Hi, for this video what we're going to do is we're going to discuss what is a z-score. A z-score is something that is very, very important in statistics. It's something that is used a lot, but if you don't have a good understanding of what it is, it's a lot harder to be able to make a decision or see how unusual something is. Basically what a z-score is it tells you how many standard deviations above or below the mean a value is. It basically breaks up your data into a number line where it's centered at 0, and then you would go out 1, 2, 3 standard deviations in each direction. So let me draw a somewhat decent normal model here. A normal model is just a bell curve that is used in statistics a lot. And with the z-score, basically what we're going to do is we're going to use a z-score to help us figure out how many standard deviations above or below the mean it is. If you have a positive z-score, then it would be to the right side of the mean. If you have a negative z-score, then it would be to the left side of the mean. For the normal model, the standard normal model, it's going to be centered at 0. And basically the z-score is just telling you on a scale where a value lies. So with this, like, we could talk about the formula. The formula for finding the z-score is the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So if you are trying to find the z-score of something, this is the formula that you would use. In symbol notation, this would be x minus mu divided by sigma. So once you find a z-score, you basically look at where it falls on the number line. If you had like a z-score of 1.5, it would be here. A z-score of 3 would be here. A z-score of negative 2.5 would be down here. So you could like basically look at this as a number line and figure out where that value falls. It's very useful in comparing information that may not be taken in the same units, or comparing like males with females, comparing two items that aren't the same. Maybe you're trying to compare values that were taken in pounds and you're trying to compare it to grams or kilograms. So a z-score basically gets rid of all units and it just tells us where the values fall on a number line. In other videos, I will discuss the empirical rule and what becomes unusual. But with this, for the z-score, like I said, it's just telling you where it falls, how many standard deviations above or below the mean that something is. At 2, if you have above 2 standard deviations or below negative 2, these are considered outliers. So that means that they could happen, but they're not very likely to happen. And if you have above 3 or below negative 3, this is extremely unusual. So this is considered an extreme outlier. It's one of those things where it can happen. The more you look at probabilities and the more you understand statistics, the more you realize that even though it doesn't seem very probable to happen, there are times that it can happen. Just like winning the lottery. Winning the Powerball lottery is an extreme outlier because it's so unlikely to happen, but yet it still happens. So those can happen, it's just not very likely to happen. As always, thanks for watching. Please make sure that you check out my other videos where I actually show how to find the z-score given values, how to use the formula, and then also the empirical rule or the 68, 95, 99.7 rule.